They say that I am small and frail and cannot live in stormy seas. It may be so, yet every sail makes shipwreck in the swelling breeze. Not strength nor size can then hold fast, but fortune's favor heaven's decree. Let others trust in oar and mast, but may the gods take care of me. Leonidas of Tarentum, the 3rd century BC. What is the nature of fate? Can we control such things? Is it even really possible for us to comprehend them? In this week's legendary episode of The Dex, we're going to take a look at exactly that. Get ready, Pokemon trainers. The Pokemon Trivia and Strategy starts right now.
Hey everybody, welcome to The Dex. I'm PokeKellz.
And I'm World Champion Alex. This week we're going to look at a Pokemon that's a real winner.
That's right, and he's just as invigorating as you'd expect, even though some of the implications of his existence are going to be hard to swallow.
Yep, this week we're doing the Victory Pokemon. Mix that with Victini, and what do you get, baby?
It's Victini!
Victini is the cute fire psychic legendary from Gen 5, and legend has it that the trainer who befriends Victini will always have victory. They will always win no matter what.
Victini is also said to generate infinite energy and can share that energy with others simply by touching them. He's the best cheerleader ever!
I'll say, he's always making the sign of a V with his hands, which means both victory and peace, and its ability Victory Star increases the accuracy of both himself and his teammates. Awesome!
Awesome is right. In fact, he is so awesome that Junichi Masuda, one of Pokemon's biggest composers, producers, and directors, calls Victini his favorite Pokemon ever, followed closely by Pichu. Aw, he must be into the cuties.
You don't even know the half of it. Victini's design is very reminiscent of Usagi Ringo, a Japanese style of cutting up apples to look like rabbits.
Oh man, that's the cutest thing ever, and it's got the color and the shape and everything, dang!
Heck yeah! Maybe add a bit more rabbit and a little less apple, and bam, you got him!
Or possibly her.
Huh?
Victini also may have drawn influence from the Greek goddess Nike, who is known as the winged goddess of victory. Just look at those tiny little wings he's got. He makes V-shapes for days.
Speaking of all those V-shapes, they are likely meant to symbolize both victory and the Roman numeral for 5, in honor of Black and White being part of the 5th generation of Pokemon games.
Plus, his Unova region Pokedex number is 000, which means he's first in the Pokedex and is listed before all the others. You might even say he has first place.
Okay, but now that's starting to bother me a little bit.
What is?
Victini winning all the time. How can he do that? Doesn't it bother you that he can decide how things happen?
Not exactly, but hey, why don't we talk some more about that in this week's legendary only segment, the Pokemon Creation Myth.
I don't know.
Etc.
Oh, well, okay.
So if Victini can influence the outcome of competitions, it sort of opens the door to a whole new existential line of questioning.
Yeah, like how does he do that? And what does it imply that this is a situation where Pokemon are in control of our free will? It starts to make you doubt you have any free will at all.
Could that mean we've had it wrong this whole time? What if these super-powered and ultra-adaptable space mutants that can read our minds and enter our dreams aren't even life forms at all? What if they simply exist to ensure our lives happen the way they're supposed to?
This is starting to sound an awful lot like the plot of The Matrix, but then again, it would explain a lot if Pokemon were just software created to help run a simulated utopia all the characters have been inserted to without their knowledge.
No, but that's terrible. I hate the idea that Pokemon were never real, and I hate the idea that everyone's plugged into a computer system even more!
Well, relax. You might be able to rest easy after all.
Oh, might I?
Yeah, because there's a brighter way of interpreting this that's much better.
Lay it on me, Pops.
What if instead of a computer program, everything is real and our shape-shifting space mutant theory is true? All we're missing is a motive, right? Maybe not. I mean, haven't we always said Pokemon seem like they're here to help us?
Oh, so what if this alien presence found their planet much more like ours is, with tons of problems and trapped in a vortex of hubris and fear?
Yikes. Dark.
Come on.
And what if these aliens made it their mission to help that world become a utopia? Maybe they might send down some magical little creatures to give them a hand.
Yes, and maybe instead of controlling us, they're just there to make sure we always have someone to help us along. But what about Victini? What about the free will thing?
Haven't you seen The Wizard of Oz? There's no man behind the curtain. The ability to win is inside you all the time. You just gotta believe in yourself to get it out. It's like the thesis of Pokemon.
Wow, and yeah, looking back at it now, rabbits symbolize luck. It's like the opposite of fate.
Uh-huh, and what's the most famous mythical apple you can think of?
Oh, the Garden of Eden!
Exactly. So maybe the message of Victini is that victory is a combination of good choices and a little bit of luck.
I love that. That was great!
Yep, and speaking of victory, let's jump into some winning Gen 6 Victini strategies.
Victory Bell!
What?
Pokemon!
Victini's got access to some massive attacks and can turn out to be a huge threat with the Choice Band. Grab an Adamant one and super train it in attack and speed.
His ability Victory Star adds 10% accuracy to all moves, so even powerful Victory hits with perfect accuracy at 180 power with 150 base attack. That's nuts, dudes.
Plus, give him Fusion Bolt and Brick Break for type coverage.
And U-turn to maintain momentum.
This little guy packs a huge punch. No wonder he wins so much. Just be aware of some counters like Rotom Wash and Gliscor, and you should be A-okay.
Of course, that's not the only way to train a Victini, so as always, here are a few random thoughts.
Because V-Create drops your defense and speed, Trick Room Victini is a great fit. He gets faster the more he V-Creates. The more he V-Creates?
A special sleeper Victini is also possible with Choice Specs, Blue Flare, Energy Ball, and Dazzling Gleam. Hacha!
Try mixing it up with Zen Headbutt, Psyshock, or Focus Blast too.
And finally, don't forget Victini has access to Glaciate via a special download event. It slows you down like Icy Wind, but it hurts way more.
And that's it, Victini and the freedom to choose.
Heck yeah! If you want to support us, follow the link in the description and buy a Dex Researcher battle shirt from theyeti.com. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm World Champion Alex.
And I'm PokeKellz. Tune in next week for another Mega Metallic episode of
The Dex.
What are you thinking? He's like,
I just realized I'm gonna die someday.
no, he doesn't need that.
Alright.